Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today we are playing Boxes Inc. So, in this game, you work for a company that delivers packages, and it's your job to decide which packages can and can't be delivered based on a series of rules that keeps changing. Now, if that sounds familiar, that would be because it's pretty much the same gameplay as Papers, Please. It's just presented in a slightly different way. Now, the main game has you running through a series of days, and each day, the rules you have to follow get more difficult. But each day also has a time limit, so you only have a certain amount of time each day to process a number of packages, and if you don't process enough of them, the game is over. I really like the gameplay premise of having to follow rules to decide if packages can be delivered, but I'm not a big fan of time limits. So what I like to do is play on the sandbox mode. And here you get to choose from a range of difficulties to pretty much decide how many rules you have to follow. For right now, I'm going to go with 2 out of 5 on the difficulty. Further videos, I might ramp it up, I might make it a little more easy, but I figure this is a good place to start. Alright. The boss talks to us. Another day that will pass in vain. Lists of prohibitions could change. For more information, see the rulebook. Alright, so this room is where the entirety of the game takes place. There's a number of rule books spread out all over the place, so you don't have to go too far to find one. There's a conveyor belt back here, where if you press the button, it begins bringing packages to you. It does eventually turn itself off, so you don't have to worry about making too much of a mess. Okay, there we go. You always have a clock over here, which in the main game will tell you what time of day it is. But for sandbox mode, really is just here to let you know what the date is, because that does usually matter when processing packages. In the back, you have a couple of shelves on either side to store packages if you really wanted to. And also the 2 bins. The green is for the good packages and the red's for the bad. What else? There's also a number of things that change depending on what rules are in play. Like this over here is a scale that isn't always here. Sometimes on this table is a X-ray machine, or maybe it takes place of the table, I'm not sure. You also sometimes have scan guns and even Geiger counters. So let's see what kind of rules we have to follow today. Main rules: all packages require a number, delivery date, destination country, and type of delivery. The delivery date cannot be lower than the current date, which is day, month, year. This rule and the previous rule, I think, are always in play, because I don't think I've seen a setup that didn't involve them. This is one of the rules that change, though. Weight rules. Weight restrictions apply only to airmail. Each parcel type has its maximum or minimum weight. You can find information about it further in the book. If the parcel is out of its weight range, then this package has to be rejected. So, boxes, envelopes, and round boxes. Round boxes are pretty much like a cardboard box, but they have rounded edges. So they each have a different weight range. Country rules. Some countries may only accept specific types of packages. The UMSR only works with round boxes. And only certain types of delivery can be used. So the UMSR is very picky right now. They can only do airmail and only round boxes. And only by car. So that is actually pretty easy. Sadly, when you put the rulebook down, it automatically closes again. So you either have to remember or keep checking the book. Alright, so first up, we have an envelope. Alright, it is by train. The delivery date is 30/06/2050, which is after today, and it goes to Sejistan. Alright, but there's weight restrictions, right? Envelopes can be less than a pound, round boxes can be 1 to 5, and boxes can be 1 to 10. So we throw it on the scale, and it's 0.37, so this one is good to go. And you get a little helpful sound to let you know that you did that one correctly. Alright, so what else do we have? Segistan Airmail. That is after this date because it goes day, month, year as opposed to month, day, year like United States. It is by airmail. Oh, I forgot. Every package needs to be weighed. But see, this one is over a pound, which means it is wrong. And it goes in the red bin. You still get a point on the green side, though, because I successfully processed that. Now, on the back of this one, there's a barcode. If you have to scan barcodes as part of the rules, you'll get a scanner gun. I believe it hangs on one of these pegs. And then scanning that barcode will bring up information on this screen. Alright, so MAFAO is another of the countries. The date is correct. But, oh, airmail. So you are also a box. So you are between 1 and 10. So you should be good. And you can also throw packages. Sweet. Usually it's good to remember to hit the bring me another package thing. Alright. Alright. Segistan by truck, and the date is correct. So what does it weigh? It weighs the correct range. So into the green it goes. Kingdom of Zeka. That's another of the fake... I'm pretty sure there are fake countries in this. The date is correct. Airmail, and it is a box. Nope. Get back on the scale. I'm pretty sure it was 9.2. Yes. You don't have to worry about damaging the packages in this game. Alright, so now we have our first round. This was what's considered a rounded box. Alright, delivery date is correct. UMSR, and it is airmail. So it fits all that criteria. Let me double check. Round box between 1 and 5, and UMSR only does round box, air, and car. Where's... oh, it's airmail. Wait a minute. Oh, maybe just because they didn't have enough room to put the car line under the airline here. So this should be correct. I need to get better at throwing the packages. Nice. Alright, what do we have next? Segistan, the date is correct. By car. But what does it weigh? That's within the range. MAFAO, the date is wrong because it's 10 days past the delivery date on there. So the rest of it doesn't really matter. Get in there. Nice. Yeah, they are very severe with how they deal with packages. So Segistan by truck. But let me double check. There is no date on the package. I really need to work on the on my throwing. I'm getting some big packages coming up now. All right, by car, truck, MAFAO. The date is correct, so let's throw her on the scale. Ooh, it is over. Wait. What? Hold on a second. Yeah, it says the box is maximum of 10. I'm going to have to double check the footage afterward because I wonder if just being partially over the 10 is enough to make it a good package. Alright, Kingdom of Zeka. The date is correct. By plane. Alright, and that's... somehow that's a very light package. There we go. I'm not a fan of the light colored envelopes like this because usually they're a lot harder to read because they're so small. The date is correct. Zeka and truck. What's the range on envelopes? 0.05 to 0.9. Oh, whoops. Alright, so we got 0.14. There is something pretty neat you can do where when you left click, that's how you pick up an item. So if you do it real fast, you could like whip items around the room. Hoo! Alright, that one should be good. Nice. Alright, Segistan, the date is correct. It has the truck. Alright, so this is going to be another test, I guess. 10.12. Alright, so now I have to decide, figure out, is it rounding down or up to the next pound? Assuming it's going by pounds. Segistan, plane, correct date, and it is within the range. And it's getting stuck. Alright. Jesus Christ. There we go. I know I shouldn't be just standing there and watching the counter. Alright, the date's correct. MAFAO by truck. 3.11. That is good. Jesus, I need to... I'm not sure when I bought this game. I want to say it was around this past Thanksgiving, but I haven't really played it since, which is why I'm so bad at the throwing packages. So the date's correct. Zeka, plane. I kind of wish that... Oh, Jesus, that's a lot. I kind of wish that I had to deal with the rules for barcodes, because I find that kind of an interesting one. The date's correct. MAFAO by truck. What do we got? 11.25. That's still over the limit. Oh, come on. What do you mean there was... What? Alright, something's a little weird here. Because that box was 11 pounds. And... Oh! The weight restriction only applies to airmail. That's why I failed those two packages. Alright, truck, Kingdom of Zeka, correct date. Which that's going to speed things up considerably. Alright, Segistan, date's correct. Now we weigh it. That's way over. So we throw it in the trash. Oh. There we go. Alright, now things make a little more sense. Alright. Plane, MAFAO. The date is just barely within. But you are too high. Or too heavy. Nice. Hey, I just got an achievement for 100 successful package decisions. I can't think of the right word. That's the right date. You weigh nothing. How is that even possible? In the trash you go. Please tell me that's right. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure it said 18 successful package decisions before. Okay, Sejistan. And the date is incorrect, right? Yeah, because it's 16 days out of date. Something weird is going on because it has said 18 successful packages for quite a few packages now. Alright, airline, delivery date, MAFAO. So, you are over. Yeah, the counter seems messed up right now. Anyway, that's... You'd think that this is out of date, but it's actually a year ahead of today. In Sejistan, I do enjoy the... Jesus, that was a deep one. I do enjoy the variety of packages you have to deal with, though those, the big wooden crates are a little annoying. This one does not have a destination country, so I don't even have to weigh you. You're just straight wrong. I don't think I've seen this kind of envelope before. Alright, MAFAO by truck, correct date. I'm going to try and fix whatever's wrong. This one is correct, but I'm going to put it in the trash. Yeah, something weird is going on because it's not even giving me any warnings about when I'm incorrect with packages now. Alright, you're an airline package. 367 is fine. Alright, that's kind of a letdown. Yeah, like I said, it's giving me positive and negative results for when I throw the things in there. It's not telling me if I'm wrong with my decisions, and the counters are broken. Honestly, this is pretty much the first major bug I've found in this game, so I still think it's worth the money paid for it. But I think I am going to cut it here. There is going to be one more video of this before I take a break from it, because I need a couple of videos to eat up time before the special game that's coming on the 1st of next year. And I am going to bump up the difficulty of sandbox mode next time, because I want to see what other kinds of rules it'll hit me with. Because right now, these rules seemed fairly easy, though I did, as you can see, I did mess it up a couple times. But anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.